Welcome back to Give Me Five with Jones and Eli. Eli, the most fundamental question of all time. What came first, the chicken or the egg?
Jones, I have some thoughts on this. I'm going to try to explain it as best as possible. It's a little confusing, so try to bear with me. All right, so I know you're a big Darwin guy, big evolution guy. You know your evolution. So let's talk about how that worked, right? At some point, there was a dinosaur, right? A chicken-like dinosaur. And let's say that guy was 100% dino, right? Then his kid maybe was 98% dino, and so on and so forth. And so eventually you had a thing that was like 50% dino, 50% chicken, right? And then eventually it keeps going down, right? Let's say every dino offspring is 2% less dino. So eventually you have the 2% dino, 98% chicken. It lays an egg. That egg is 100% chicken. So it's the egg.
So you just proved the point that it's the chicken then.
No, it's the egg because the egg is first. The egg is there.
No, but if the
But
dino...
no. A dino lays the egg, and the egg is the chicken. The egg is the first thing because that's the beginning of the chicken. That's the beginning of the chicken species.
But if it's 98% chicken and 2% dino laying the egg that became the chicken, then the chicken came before the egg because the egg that made the chicken was laid by a 98% chicken.
But it was not 100% chicken.
If I was 98% human with 2% dog DNA, would you call me a human or a dog?
No, but you're not 100% human. I'm saying 100% chicken. No. I'm saying 100% chicken. To be a chicken, you got to be 100% chicken. Okay, let's even fine. Then at some point, a 100. Okay, tell me the threshold. At what point do you become a full chicken?
Well, don't they say we still have some Neanderthal in us? Like
what? No, answer the question. At what percentage is the 100% chicken? I mean, is the chicken? Do you become a chicken?
I think it's gotta be the 50.1. I think it's gotta be.
Okay, so at some point, a 49% chicken, if we're going on this logic, gave birth to an egg. And that egg then was the start because that egg grew up to be a 51% chicken. So anywhere you want to cut it, no, it's the egg. And the point is the chicken comes from the egg. So obviously the egg was first.
What if there was a percentage jump? What if there was like a one day a chicken just popped out of a dino and it was wait.
Popped out of what? It popped out of an egg.
No, you lost it. No, you are so off on this. First of all, how do we even know that chickens came from dinosaurs? Like a dinosaur that's laying an egg.
Doesn't have to be dinosaur, but it evolved from something.
From a species that doesn't lay eggs? Wait a minute. What if the chickens developed the egg-laying thing, but it was coming from a species that doesn't lay that many eggs? I mean, there's plenty of species that don't lay eggs.
Okay, so you're saying that... What did the chicken hatch from? The first ever chicken.
Okay. The second ever chicken hatched from an egg. But maybe the first ever chicken had come from a species or got past that 51% mark, came from a species that has like eggs inside them, like humans, and then lay like births. Maybe chickens came from birth, and then eventually they developed the egg-laying trait. Therefore, the chicken came first.
That makes absolutely no sense. What were you saying? Now humans in 100 years are going to randomly develop egg-laying abilities? That goes against all science and all nature, all biology. That's just like not even make any sense. The point is, all chickens came from an egg, right? And so at a certain point, whatever threshold you want to say, it was a chicken, and even if it didn't come from a dinosaur, it came from whatever you want to say, a prehistoric chicken, whatever. It came from an egg. It didn't. Nothing woke up one day and said, "Okay, now I'm going to become a chicken." We don't evolve in our lifetime. You evolve through birth and through laying of eggs. Like the same chicken X, did not become more of a chicken over his life. It gave birth to chicken Z, who was by definition already more of a chicken than chicken X.
Yeah, but that because they evolved through their generations. They didn't wake up one day and lay an egg and say this is the first chicken. A chicken had to lay that egg. Who was laying that egg? A 49% chicken? So you're claiming that the 49% chicken is not a chicken? Is that not chicken enough for you?
No, but where did that chicken come from? An egg.
Right. But where did that egg come from? A chicken.
But where did that chicken come from? An egg.
But what came first? It had to be a chicken. Okay. Throw out the 51%, throw out the stupid percentages. This is the last thing I'll say. If everything came from an egg, but all eggs came from a chicken, the first organism, the first thing that got everything going had to be some chicken type organism with some chicken DNA.
In an egg. The egg is not a living thing. The egg houses the chicken, right? The chicken catches out of the egg. The egg doesn't become a chicken. The chicken is in the egg, yeah, but the chicken comes out of the egg. It's like, we're running out of time, I know, but I think it's the egg. You think it's the chicken. It's an interesting debate. We can go on this for hours. It could be a gimme 10 on this.
I'll die on this hill. It was the chicken first. This has been Gimme 5 with Jones and Eli. A reminder to follow us on TikTok and Instagram if you want to suggest our next pod topic. Eli, thanks for talking.
It's always a pleasure, Jones. Talk to you soon.